Okay, so I wanted to make a quick video addressing the controversy in the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super. It is the fifth episode, Showdown on King Kai's planet, Goku vs. God of Destruction Beerus. Now, this controversy boils down to the fact that a lot of people are saying that the animation and just the overall drawing is not up to par with the rest of Dragon Ball Super, and a lot of people are upset because, a new Dragon Ball series. This has got to be like, this is the top of the top, mainstream. This should have the highest budget, on and on and on. But I just wanted to make a quick video reminding everyone that this is not new. If you guys remember, when Gohan first becomes Super Saiyan 2 in the original run of Dragon Ball Z, this is when they begin to have the electricity in the aura. That's to signify that level of strength. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is the first character to attain that level of strength in Dragon Ball Z. From that point on, all characters who reach that strength should have the electricity in their aura. But if you go back and watch Dragon Ball Z, many instances and many characters do not even have that electricity, going through. I remember at least in one point, Vegito did not have electricity. I'm pretty sure at one point in Goku's battle with Kid Buu, Super Saiyan 3 Goku did not have that electricity. And that was due to budgetary concerns. It just was very expensive, I guess, animating the lightning bolts around the aura. So they didn't always do it, besides when it was, like a high-profile episode or one of the exceptionally drawn episodes, which I assume would have been done by the A-Team version of the animators. Now, in this episode of Dragon Ball Super, there is a battle between Goku and Beerus on King Kai's planet. Now, this is the same battle that happens in Battle of the Gods. And a lot of, you could freeze frame it a lot. There's a lot of pictures circulating around. I'm going to go ahead and put some of the pictures up right now to show you guys, where it just doesn't even look like Goku himself. Or there's even one where it looks like they never even drew the faces on Goku and Beerus, and the camera is kind of zoomed out. Like, it's just very clear that the production quality was very, very low in this episode, which I will say I am a little surprised, only in that this is the first big moment of Dragon Ball Super. Goku and Beerus, this is their first meeting, so it is very curious to me that this is the first episode where they would have, I don't know if B-Team is the correct word, but animators who maybe are not as skilled, and, artists who are not as skilled drawing the characters. That obviously is why, some of these pictures of Goku here are not quite up to snuff. But this has happened before. Now, I feel like a lot of people have a little bit of selective memory about this, but if you go way back in time, Goku goes Super Saiyan at the very end of the episode. The American title, I believe, is Transformed at Last. Goku goes Super Saiyan. The very next episode is called Explosion of Anger, and I know vividly, I've been watching Dragon Ball Z lately, this episode is one of the badly drawn episodes. If you look at some pictures of what the artist rendering of Goku and Frieza were in the episode before, Transform at Last, and the episode after, Namex Destruction, they are both on a significantly higher quality level than the drawings in Explosion of Anger. I know of one other high-profile episode that's similar. This is episode 186 of Dragon Ball Z. That is the Unstoppable Gohan. I should mention that Explosion of Anger, that is actually the 96th episode of Dragon Ball Z. Now, the Unstoppable Gohan, This is the episode immediately following when Gohan has destroyed the Cell Juniors in the Cell Games saga. That episode is Awakening. That's when Gohan first goes Super Saiyan 2. And here we have the Unstoppable Gohan. This is when Super Saiyan 2 Gohan faces off with Cell basically for the first time. And it is very, very badly drawn, especially in comparison to Awakening, the episode previously, and then the following episode, Cell's Breakdown. Both of those are exceptionally drawn, but the Unstoppable Gohan is very, very lackluster. But I'm a little bit surprised by this controversy about Dragon Ball Super now, just because I figured people would have remembered these previous instances, and maybe a lot of people aren't so familiar with almost the slave labor type environment that happens with a lot of these animes, but that's just how it's gonna be. There's only so few good artists, and they're pulled in so many different directions. The Japanese anime industry has exploded, but they're on such ridiculous schedules to get these episodes out every week that I've read of stories of episodes of animes being finished only hours before they're supposed to be shown on TV. And this is big budget, big time anime shows that this has happened to. So I just wanted to say that personally, I don't think it's that big of a deal. This badly drawn episode for Dragon Ball Super. Hopefully it doesn't happen too much, too often here. But, it's going to happen. It's just how it is. If anything, I would say it's just a shame that it had to happen during such a climactic moment of when we are really, really introduced to how strong Beerus is. He's shown wiping the floor with Goku with little effort, and it's a shame that that part had to be so badly drawn. One last thing I wanted to add, though. Sailor Moon Crystal, the reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it, of Sailor Moon that has recently aired. This went through similar problems, as all animes do, as I've explained. But it is interesting to note that on the Blu-ray they released of Sailor Moon Crystal, they actually went back and fixed a lot of the really, really badly drawn frames. So I would be curious to see if they do that with Dragon Ball Super. So obviously we'll stay tuned to see that. But alright guys, Dragon Ball for life, fuck yeah.